We are sharing here, right? Papa Mirza, Papa. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Capital, aka Connectivity with Success. Yes, welcome back to another day of talking about the stock market, cryptos, the bonds, and how to make maybe so. Let's go. Today is the 14th of July 2026. So yeah, man, a couple of things have happened as the usual circus and casino in the world in the stock market. There's always something happening on daily basis. If you're sleeping, and when you are sleeping, someone else is making money as usual. So today, on the 14th, we have Kevin man. This to usually like of what they think about the economy and with how they think, what they think, how they go about things, and things are today. Usually, it happens yearly. Today, we have it's higher. Nasdaq is also, was only down by 0.3. Down by so Gucci. And as you can see here, the S&P 500. S&P 500 is up by 0.18. Dow Jones is down by 0.19. S500 is up by 0.17%. And then finally, the two things that kept us down yesterday, they are up. They are down today, actually. That was up yesterday. Today is down, which is the VIX. Today is down, currently sitting at 16.72, down by 2%. Yeah, man. The other thing that is also down is the US dollar. Here we go. The US dollar is playing at $100.72, down from like 101. So yeah, man. Finally, there's no uncertainty problem happening today. So everyone is still Gucci. Everyone is happy, more or less. Summarize what's actually going on. Everyone is happy. And then moving on to is that oil prices surged as well after the tension surrounding the Straits of Hormuz, lifting energy stocks. So we can go to the commodities, something you can feel, touch, and smell. So as you can see here, let me just show you. So yeah, man, as you can see here, bread oil is up. It's currently sitting at 85. Crude oil is sitting at 79.30. All the energy companies are up today because of that Trump and Iran situation. Same old, same old. And then we have your gold today is also up by 1%. Silver is up. Copper is up. Platinum is up by 1%. And then heating oil is up by 4. US cocoa, coffee is up by 1%. Corn is down. Wheat is up by 1%. US sugar is down. US corn is up. US cocoa is up. So we have the majority of commodities touch and smell up today in overall. And then other sectors like AI and semiconductor stocks are like selling off like crazy, because of bankers and people who made them rich are basically just tired of them at this point. That's the main reason. It's tired of them. They're a monster now. Now, yeah, man, these people, investors and whatever. Yeah, man, they just selling the shit out of AI companies. And then the other thing is bonds. The increasing concerns that higher energy prices could fuel inflation and delay interest rate cuts, which pressured growth stocks. So, yeah, man, the small cap companies so yeah, man, the small companies down, and then we can move on to biggest winners and the biggest losers. Also, yeah, now the biggest winners today is energy stocks. So what is energy like? Exxon Resources, Exxon Mobil. It's the company that had a scandal of having fraud back in the day. Uh, it's up today by 0.6%, currently sitting at 144. That's the actual price today. The same bigger winner today was Chevron, which was up 5%. Currently higher because of higher price expecting stronger earnings from produce. So people are buying the oil companies because of this report that's going to be stronger, very because the banks they are reporting, a couple of numbers, and then also was Oxygen, which is also another company. So yeah, it's crazy today. Occidentum. So, but now I think it's because of they just started. It just started, but anyway, yeah, man. Anything just now when they opened an hour ago, and then the big news today was app loving. One of the one of the most loved companies in 2025 and 2020. 4. Yeah, this company was the most loved in the stock market. Now, not so much, but it's still, at least it's still higher today. Currently sitting at 448, up 1% today. And then the other ones that were down was Nvidia, Micron Technologies, and Broadcom, right? So that was the overall, right? The biggest winners and biggest losers. Mm. So yeah, man, in there with those ones, but they intend to change all the time. And you look at maybe like in the morning, this thing will start and then it changes out of the blue. But as you can see, it came from $55.67, $567. Now it's currently at 44.8. So yeah, man, that's what's happening there. And then overall, in terms of the war, what's happening is Trump was capping. Trump obviously was lying, saying that there was a peace deal. But the biggest story is that the tensions between the U.S. around the strait, it jumped the oil prices. So we're still gonna get like more news of bombing or killing someone. Majorities of people are gold. here. Who's the biggest gold holder now? Is it Goldfields or is it who's the biggest holder of gold now? The Swiss bank. Is it still the Swiss bank? So yeah, man, it's up by 1% of this. One knows what to buy, where to go. Um, yeah, man, that's about it there in terms of biggest winners, biggest losers, and politics in general. And moving on to economic numbers, we had your CPI. Number is numbers that pull up, down, up and down in terms of the US dollar. This one pushes up and down the US dollar. So today we had the what you call the CPI. We had the CPI. So the CPI is the Consumer Price Index, which shows inflation cooling more than economists expected. So here to show you here, going down here, it shows that CPI came in at 0.4%, the forecast of 0.1 versus the previous one of 0.5. 0.5, that was the month over month CPI numbers. And then year over year, it shows that it came at 3.5 versus the forecast of 3.8. So is to make it simple for you to understand, is that lower inflation reduces the pressure on the Federal Reserve to keep the interest rate to keep the interest rate rising, and lower rates generally benefits. So basically, when they are your small cap companies, I'll go through them. Your small cap companies and your technology companies will go higher because of that. The stock market to go higher, basically. Yeah, man, just to make it sweet, short, and simple for everyone to understand. So, which is a good thing for the CPI. So, yeah, man, they have to keep the interest rate lower in the next year, because now we're still speaking on this um with the senators, with Congress actually. That's what's happening today. And on today is the bank earnings. Earnings is what the company has to report how much in terms of the last 4 months. So JP Morgan, as you can see here, let me just show you. Let me open. So big banks report end of the day. Not all of them, but so yeah, man. JP Morgan today the report is about now it's higher by 1%, 1.67%. The usual company, this bank, JP Morgan, bank in the world in terms of return. They make more money than any other bank in the world. And then um, let me see here. JP Morgan is the biggest money they make off profits, right? And then the second one was Goldman Sachs. They specialize now in investment banking. So it's also investment banking, and but yeah, they also crushed their earnings today. They killed it today. So now they're higher by 7%. Jesus. Wow. So yeah, man, Goldman Sachs was the second one, and then the third one was Bank of America as well. BOA, BOA, Bank of America. Why is it showing the Canadian one? Bank of America. No, what the fuck is that? Bank of America. No, this is the wrong thing. So it's BOFA, right? No, what's showing the wrong one? Yeah, Bank of America and probably the top three banks in in terms of return. Yeah. Banks in the world. Yeah, man. They have so it's JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and CT Group. So now, Goldman Sachs impressed investors with stronger than expected earnings. Several banks benefited from basically strong trading and investment banking returns. And then investors are obviously watching bank guidance improve on that. I think they make positivity in the so yeah, man, that was about it in terms of earnings report. We still have make computers back in the days. It's in terms of computers, cell phones, being crushed. It's currently 280. Why down today is because of it came up with the biggest losses after issuing disappointing earnings report. So let me show you here. You can see here. Let me just show you. So people are selling this thing. So the question is IBM still relevant? Because they used to be big back in the days, but are they still big today? So you can see here, EPS, their revenue came in at, show you here. So revenue came in below the forecast. So the forecast was 17.86 billion. They only managed to make 17.2 billion. Even the EPS was supposed to be at 3, came in at 2.93. So yeah, man, it seems that IBM is catching smoke. So yeah, man. So basically, weaker than expected software development, software demand. So yeah, man, and then delays in large enterprise deals, and concerns that the AI spending is shifting customer budgets away from traditional software. So it's like that IBM can catch up their competitors like Amazon. They are a lot of money. They are losing a lot of money because just to make it sweet, short, and simple. So overall, the biggest winners, let's say the biggest winners, more or less, is energy companies, oil producers, gold-related companies, and defense stocks. So yeah, man, due to the higher prices and geopolitical concerns, the biggest losers is obviously IBM. This one was definitely the biggest one, and airline stocks. Airline stocks because of they lose gas prices, right? Gas prices are going higher, so that's killing their margin. So that's killing their margin. So you're making $100, now you make 50 because of higher gas prices. That's why airlines are down today. That's the main reason. And then the other losers is AI software companies because of people who invested in them are sick and tired of making them richer. And then semiconductor stocks as well. They're also tired of hearing about AI and this and that. And then yeah, man, Michael Berry was one of the biggest short sellers in these companies, in the AI software companies and semiconductors. Investors saw that and they're like, whoa, he might be right there. So yeah, higher oil prices, profit taking in technologies, and disappointing corporate guidance. Yeah, and which shit is happening. 19th of July 2026. We are all waiting to finish his statement today. He's just talking in general what's actually going on. Nothing big, nothing interesting about that. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no.